Hello, welcome, 8th graders. It is Friday, January 18th, 2019. Happy Incentive Day. And I've got a few people saying after today, which is Thursday, so that's why I'm looking that way. But hopefully you all have had a good day so far. You're ready for class. We're only here for a very short time. We're going to get through any of the propaganda activity that we didn't finish yesterday, and then we're going to get into the propaganda project, the Puny Propaganda Project, PPP. Yes, that sounds funny. Go ahead and laugh. They're laughing right now. All right, so first things first, for the substitute, whoever's in the room, please go ahead and once everyone's here, pause this video and take attendance, make sure everyone's here, then come on back. So pause me right now, then come on back and we'll finish up class. All right, we're back. So that means you've gone ahead and taken attendance, and now we're ready to get started. Class is short, so I'm going to try to keep this as fast as possible. First things first, we want to make sure that everyone has this sheet that's on the screen right now completed. That's the types of propaganda when we're looking at the different types or categories of propaganda, whether it's patriotic, pressure, negative, or anti-war. So this speaks more to my 4th period class than my 8th period class. Spend the first few minutes wrapping this up. For my 8th period class, pretty much everyone had finished this, so we'll go over it together more on Tuesday when we all get back together. But right now, for 4th period, go ahead and have them finish it when everyone is done. Come back to the video and I'll walk you through getting to the Puny Propaganda Project. So pause this video, have the students finish up this worksheet on propaganda. Once it's done, have them put it in their binders, and then come on back and we'll get started on the project itself. Pause the video now and we'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. So that means you finished the propaganda activity from yesterday, and now we're ready to get into the project. Some of you have already started that in 8th period. A lot of people actually got into looking at it. So I'm just going to kind of walk through how to get into it, what the expectations are, and then where can you submit and when it's due. It's due, hint, hint. It's actually due next Tuesday when we come in. So you'll have the weekend to work on it, but you should get a lot of it done in class. It's not too difficult. So let's go ahead and go back to what we were looking at earlier. And now we're going to get started with the project. So you're going to go ahead and pause me and have everyone open up to Schoology on their computer and have them go to World War I, the Roaring Twenties. And once they are there, they're going to scroll down to Activity 5, the black folder, Puny Propaganda Project. Once kids are here, then pause the video, or I'm sorry, once kids are here, come back to the video and I'll finish it up. So pause me now and have everyone get to this point in Schoology. Pause me now. All right, we're back. So that means everyone's accessed this. Please let's go ahead and all together. I'll read aloud, but click on Puny Propaganda Project description. And I'll read through this really quickly. So in this Puny Propaganda Project, you'll be researching and finding a piece of World War I propaganda, classifying it as pressure, negative, patriotic, or anti-war, and explaining your classification. Use the template provided to complete your project submission and submit it on Schoology. So you go right through Schoology to submit it if you finish today. The grading breakdown is as follows. 5 points for the propaganda is from World War I. It shouldn't be from World War II. It shouldn't be modern day. It's World War I propaganda. 5 points for the classification of the propaganda. Is accurate? Is it pressure, negative, patriotic, or anti-war? And finally, 5 points for the description if the propaganda is a minimum of 4 sentences and completely explains the classification of the image as well as its place in World War I. What's it trying to get people to do and why? That's a total of 15 points. 4 sentences, and I'm going to be pretty much a stickler on the sentences. You need to have 4 to describe what type it is and why it's showing that version of propaganda. So I'm going to go back here really quickly before I let you go and just talk about the links. This link down here, these are the posters that you could choose from. So if you click on that, it takes you to the Smithsonian. And let me go outside of Schoology really quick. And while it's loading, just make sure, again, this is due on Tuesday of next week. So when we come in, we'll all submit it together at the beginning of class on Tuesday. So now that we're here, we're at the Smithsonian.com, and we're going to be looking at a list of different propaganda posters. Now, this one, hold on, let me get rid of that, the Daily Dose of Smithsonian. I'm okay without it. This poster right here is one that we've already worked with, so you cannot use this one. Pick some that we haven't looked at yet. So like this one, Step Into Your Place, or here, Help the Red Cross, or here, Buy Liberty Bonds. So things like that. These are the ones you can pick from. Simply just double click here, copy it, paste it in, and then you'll have to do some citing as well. And that's going to come from this website. So if I go down here, it also shows not only the title of the poster, but it also gives the citation information that you're going to include as well. So back to the project, last few things. So you've got the rest of the class to work on this, and you have all weekend. It is due on Tuesday of next week. At the beginning of class, we'll be submitting it. The template's right here. You just simply put this template, make a copy of it, put it into your drive, complete, do exactly what it says, and then you're going to submit. If you submit early, great. If not, we'll do it together on Tuesday. And that about wraps things up. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me throughout the weekend, and I'll get back to you. And remember, the project's due on Tuesday, only using that website and those resources available. Don't make it hard on yourself and try to go beyond and find some things that may not exactly work. So have a great day. Enjoy the restaurants you're heading to, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Enjoy the long weekend.